Please like and share this video. The slave trade. It was, at one time, it was Africans selling off captured Africans or their enemies. Even though all these years later, we still have African Americans now selling off other African Americans. People like, as you want to call them, like Barack Obama, Cory Booker, Ricky Smiley, all of these individuals are people who are selling out the African American community for a profit. And you can go on and on and on and on. Taraji P. Henson, Cardi B, Quavo, Jay-Z, Al Sharpton, Puff Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy. Now they don't know him now after his scandal. But it's the same thing. In Africa, Africans were selling off their enemies and people that they did not feel were on their level for a profit. These people are selling us out when they promote the Democratic Party. Reparations. Oh, reparations. Where are we going to get the money? How are we going to do that? The same way that you got the money for immigration. Immigration, reparation. But black folks, they're not talking about that, are they? What do they say? Oh, these migrants, they have fat bank accounts. They're getting food stamps and housing. Wait till you find out in the future what they have planned for these migrants.
Black liberals all my life, I've been black all my life, right? Liberals all their lives, it seemed like all they know how to do is force people how to vote a certain way, gaslight you, emotionally manipulate you, make the guy seem, oh my God, look at Trump. Trump is racist. You got Plies, Mr. Mickey Mouse rapper. I finally heard one of his songs and I didn't like any of them. I don't know how these people are famous. I mean, Plies, I don't know. Maybe he was good one time. I don't know. DL Hughley, I never heard of this guy before. Steve Harvey, I heard of. Steve Harvey's actually funny. But all these other people, what gives them the right to tell you how to vote? Are these intellectually endowed people? Steve Harvey, maybe. Granted, I'm not familiar with everyone else, but for the most part, the liberals, they get you to try to believe a narrative. They want you to be frightened by the imagination of Donald Trump that they cast, so you don't go over there and peek at his policies. Because at the end of the day, black community, who look at the ideas, right? And this is one of the biggest talking points that I have, right? And as a black conservative, look, black people are gonna get this idea that, oh, I'm for the Republican Party, I'm for this, and my idea is, look, I'm merely advocating that I believe that the Republican policy is better for Black America or Americans in general. But I believe when it comes to illegal immigration, Black America is most vulnerable to migrants, open borders, because they coming into your cities, they go into your neighborhoods, they taking over your public schools. But we gotta vote for Kamala Harris because of symbolism, because of emotionalism, right? When we say she got no policies, this is what we're talking about. I went on her website. I haven't gone on her website for months. She changed it. Look, she changed it. But like, think about it, Black America or America. If I was an uninformed voter and I wanted to know what the hell was going on, right? Wouldn't it make more sense to come to our website and look? There's nothing that leads me to her policy platform, right? And then you got idiots like Plies, and yes, Plies is an idiot, who would say, she don't got no answer no motherfucking question. Rate by impression. But you don't question a black woman. What do you mean I don't question a black woman? Then they want equality or they don't want equality? Pick your struggle. If you want equality, I'm allowed to question you. I don't give a damn what you are. I don't care if you're biracial. I don't care if you're an immigrant. I don't care. I don't give a damn none of that. I'm allowed to ask questions because you want something from me, correct? And this is the entitlement that the Democratic Party have over the black vote. And I blame mostly black women for this. Y'all vote 95% for the Democratic Party. Maybe it'll change in 2024. Who knows? But y'all want me to vote for this lady but for pure emotions. When I'm a guy about ideas. Now let me go on Donald Trump's thing. I'm an ignorant voter. Okay, I'm looking for the policies. Where's the policy? Oh, look, right there. First link, right in the middle of the website. Look. And it's highlighting it. First thing, look. Roll, contribute, volunteer, join our movement. You can put your email here. And then boom, Agenda 47 platform. Wait. American First. Okay, where's Project 2025? Huh? I can't find it. But you lie. Oh, Project 2025. I see Agenda 47. Okay, I'm an ignorant voter. Number one priority: seal the border and stop the migrant invasion. And it is an invasion. I talk about replacement theory a lot on this channel. And I say replacement theory is not based on race, it's based on nationality, it's based on the sovereign citizen. People, my detractors will say, yes, nationalism is based on white supremacy, it is based on whiteism. I said, no, it's not. Because then if you leave an open border, what's gonna happen? Who's faster to replace? Black people, minorities. They're the fastest to replace. The white community is 66% of the population. It's going to take a lot longer for them to be replaced by migrants than you to be replaced by migrants. And I make this argument all the time. Look, y'all going to hate me, but hey, if I was scared to offend people, I wouldn't be thinking. I highlight in my DEI video how black immigrants benefit from DEI more than people who call themselves the foundational black Americans or descendant of slaves. And I highlight, hey, look, who's your first ever this? Barack Obama, first non-white president, right? He's non-white president, but he's half white. But you know, whatever. You know where I'm going with this. He's a descendant of immigrants, technically. Okay, and he owns slaves. And here's the funny part about these fake pro-blacks that I always highlight with black liberals. I ask this black liberal question: are you pro-black or are you pro-Democrat? Because if you're pro-black, the border issue should be very important to you. This is favorable to the black vote, right? Because the more illegal immigrants coming in, they're giving amnesty, they're giving citizenship. That's the threat. That's the next move because the Democrats prove it that they're for the illegal immigrants. Because when the Republicans put a bill to say, hey, we should only count American citizens as part of the census, 100% of the Democrats rejected that bill. That shows you something. Hey, we have plans for these illegals. This is why we're having them come into these Democratic run cities like Chicago, like San Fran. San Fran just passed a bill, might pass a bill that gives $150,000 to illegal immigrants, allowing illegal immigrants to take taxpayer money, whereas American citizens paid 100% of the cost and they get to get the same benefits. How is that fair? But I'm a coon if I don't vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, who's a descendant of a slave owner. Donald Trump is not a descendant of a slave owner. It should be easy if you're pro-black, right? But if you're pro-Democrat, you'll make excuses. You'll find reasons not to vote for Donald Trump. Even though his top two issues benefit the black vote, it gives the black vote more leverage. And this is my argument as a black conservative pitching why you should vote Republican this time around. Donald Trump got former Democrats as part of his coalition. Yet you want to sit here and say Democrats are for America? What a load of crap. And you see why I don't trust black Democrats, specifically black Democrats. And Democrats in general, but specifically black Democrats, because they'll come in here pretending that they're, oh, we're pro-black, we're for our people, we fighting for our people. But all of them most likely are paid actors. But me, little me, my small YouTube channel, you want to call me the sellout. But these people are literally getting speaking gigs, advertisement, money to fall in line. Is it weird that everyone in Hollywood just agrees with the Democratic Party? Isn't that weird? RFK comes out and says, "Let's make America healthy again," which disproportionately hurts black people. Like processed foods hurt black people because of the fact that they can't afford anything good. That's why the obesity rate is so bad in Black America. Why whenever we get medical services, it's always seems catastrophic for us. My example, mothers, when black women give birth, hey, obesity is considered high risk pregnancies. So you'll have more complications. It's not the health system, it's you, it's your choices, but also it's the incentives. Look what the food they put out. And then look what the media will do. Look what Democrats will do. just to spite Trump, just to make Trump look like a liar. What if ultra processed foods aren't as bad as you think? Can't make this ish up. Tariq Nasheed, I disagree with Tariq Nasheed. Look, I'm pro-American. I believe America is a multiracial republic. Therefore, we shouldn't be giving special treatment to one exclusive race. I'm pro-American like that, right? I believe in win-win situations, right? Reparations. There's another reason why conservatives don't agree with reparations. But I'm making this video to really focus on what we can agree on. Illegal immigrants hurt the black vote. Illegal immigrants hurt American sovereignty because, end of the day, Americans are paying 100% of these tax benefits, these government benefits that are supposed to be for Americans, and the Democratic Party is attempting to use it to bribe people to come over in this country to boost their electorate vote because the electoral college is based on population numbers. So a deep blue state will get more electoral votes because of its population numbers that's being artificially inflated by what? Illegal immigration. This is why it's bad for Americans. This is why illegal immigration sways the election because you're giving more voting power to strong blue states already. This is how they play the game. Group of illegal immigrants are trying to hijack school buses full of children here in California. Thanks, Biden and Kamala. This is what you want me to support? Democratic Party has been trying to emasculate black men for a long time, right? That's something I noticed with the Democratic Party. And this is one of the reasons why it seems like black women can't seem to understand why black men don't support the Democratic Party. Democratic Party sees the black woman, right? And this is Delano Squares, who I believe, he is the best representation of conservative ideas, right? He's not for Republicans or whatever. He's about ideas. I'm about ideas. Okay, whose ideas will better move this country forward, given the trade-offs? Because at the end of the day, if you're expecting a perfect candidate, keep looking. You're gonna die before you find that perfect candidate. I'm just saying. People always gonna have something to say about somebody. That's why I don't worry about personalities. I worry about who gives me the better trade-off. And I think any logical black person who's thinking properly, who sees both sides overall, has read both platforms, it's going to be hard to find Kamala's platform because you had to go find videos. You got to go find, make it make sense. Kamala's making it intentionally hard to find her platform while Trump is making it completely easy to find his. And then black women are going to sit here saying, she does have a platform. Where? Where? You're going to give me a whole collection of videos? You're going to tell me do my own research? I did my own research, and it's easier to find Trump's policies than Kamala's policies. That's a problem. But you don't see it. You're going to keep making excuses for the Democratic Party. And then you wonder why black men don't trust y'all, why black men ain't going for it no more. The Democratic Party sees black women as leaders, saviors, and change agents. It views black men mainly as voters and victims. I am a Christian husband and a father in that order. And before anything else, it is obvious that the left neither shares my values nor sees value in my vocations. That's exactly what it is. You guys support fatherless homes, even though single mother households have a strong correlation with increased crime, high rates of poverty, lack of educational access, lack of achievement. All these are tied to single mother households. But y'all continuing to perpetuate the system. Y'all complain about how black men can't read, black men are falling behind educationally. Who raised the majority of black kids in the black community? Black women. 70% of kids are born to single mothers. That means mothers are the primary educators, the primary caregivers, the primary guardians of most black people in America today. That's a failing on black women, not black men. Oh, Kenny, how can you say that? How can you say that? If I look, how many black men have kids? 40%? Like 40% of black men have kids? And if you look at the rate of single moms and how many of them share the same baby fathers, there's one dude, he has like 35 babies. 35. How? Y'all sleep with the same kind of men. I'm just saying, hey, look, you could play all that fancy stuff in the comment section. I come from the hood. I come from Little Haiti. I seen this shit firsthand. Oops, I cursed. I seen this firsthand. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. I seen it. I seen the dysfunction. I see the degeneracy. I see the generations of welfare queens in the black community. I seen it. I seen how people take advantage of the system. I see how people make excuses for themselves because of their skin color, how they use racism as an alibi. And this is why I don't trust black liberals. Y'all use racism as an alibi, as a shield to absolve people of personal responsibility, the personal decision makings that they choose to make. I want to directly speak directly to black women in our country. Thank you. You too often overlooked and yet are asked time and time again to step up and be the backbone of our democracy. We could not have done this without you. 77% of black men voted for the Democratic Party too. Okay, let's play a game because since black women are the ones or are the reasons why Kamala Harris won the election. Okay, black men, how about this? Majority of black men should not vote and vote for Trump and see if they still win the election. But they don't give you your dues, black men. And they wonder why young men are leaving the Democratic Party because of messaging like this. Black America, there will one day be a higher population of illegal immigrants than us in this country. Our voting power is getting wiped out right under our noses. Right? If you're an American, white American, black American, Asian American, it don't matter. This is a threat to all of us. It's just gonna hit the black community first. That's all I'm saying. All right, but you keep following behind the black woman. Keep following. Keep it up. Keep following. I'm being serious now. Keep following behind the black woman. Keep not thinking for yourself. Keep not looking for your best interest. Because it seems time and time again, there's a gender war going on in the black community, and I don't understand it at all. I don't. And we haven't even talked about abortion of how is being pro abortion pro black. I don't think so. I mean, it disproportionately affects black communities. They put these Planned Parenthood centers in black neighborhoods. 85% of them are in poor black neighborhoods. Black babies are the most aborted baby in America. So is abortion racist? Black liberal? Look, you trying to make excuses for it. How are you not the real sellouts? Like, I don't understand this. Conservatives go, we should not have abortions because it disproportionately hurts black people. Based on your logic, black liberals, anything that disproportionately affects black people is racist, correct? Isn't abortion racist? Black Democrat, they got nothing to say. Because end of the day, black liberals project what they are to black conservatives. Black conservatives are merely people who advocate for conservative ideas because they believe conservative ideas give us the better trade-offs. Black Democrats are merely using the black vote as a bargaining chip to enrich themselves, give themselves status, influence. The biggest example is Al Sharpton. To me, Al Sharpton is just a hustler, bruh. And he has his own show on MSNBC, right? The same thing they claim black conservatives do. You get called a sellout because you want to represent your ideas and you want to get paid for your passions of advocating for solutions based on a certain principled worldview. Black conservatives get labeled sellouts. But Al Sharpton can go in here, start race riots in the Harlem. I looked at the history. Don't sit here lie to me, right? Get people killed in these riots. Democrat Party, I don't know how they pay. I don't know how much money. Jesse Jackson ain't living like y'all. He lived like he's some elite good dude, getting paid to literally tell black people how to vote. But that's not sellout. Okay. Sound like black liberals got all kinds of excuses when it's for their preferred political party. But the minute a black person decides to do the same for the Republicans or Donald Trump, they're cool Uncle Tom sellouts. And then you want to talk about wealth inequality. Wealth inequality is due to age and experience. I said what I said. Older Americans tend to make more money than younger Americans. Look at the average age of every race of people in America, and you'll find out that black America is the youngest. So how you expect a young American to make more money than an older American? Make that make sense. But you're complaining about wealth gap. Okay. Half your population is under the age of 30. What 30-year-old has 200K in their 401k? What under 30-year-old owns a house, multiple houses, businesses? You don't have enough time to accumulate wealth. The average age in the white community, I think, is like 40, 55 years old. And the average age in the black community is like 34. Boom. I just explained the wealth gap between the black community and the white community without using race. But that's what y'all focus on. Because that's what y'all been taught to focus on. Instead of focusing on real problems like this.
This is Juan, who I found selling water right outside the Stewart Hotel.
Where are you from?
En Ecuador, soy de Ecuador.
What do you do for work here in New York?
Actualmente no, porque no tengo la documentación.
When did you get to New York?
En marzo.
March. Who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala?
Kamal.
Why Kamala?
¿Por qué Kamala?
Porque veo muchas oportunidades en ella y está más con los inmigrantes que Trump.
Do you have the...
I can end the video right there. Oh, Kenny, they're not giving these people the right to vote. He tricked them. He just say, oh, like if you were to vote, who would be Kamala? Okay. Wouldn't the Democratic Party have an incentive to try to get these people to vote? Right? He said that also said the immigration office gave him a state ID. He has a New York ID where he can theoretically, if he wanted to, use it to vote. Bro, y'all don't see the play. Y'all don't see the play. Y'all gonna get in my comment section. Y'all gonna get mad about the fact that I challenge black women on their ideas about their fake pro blackness and all this stuff, right? You gonna make fun of me saying, "Oh, you're not really black. You're this and that. Oh, you don't represent black people. Neither do you, by the way." But for some reason, you're arrogant enough to think you represent all black people when I'm just a black man giving his opinion on why I won't support the Democratic Party and why I'll be voting for Trump, right? You got the whole media establishment. All my black friends who keep telling me to vote for Kamala can't give me any reasons. Of course they can't give you any reasons, bro. They can't find the reasons. I can find the reasons to vote for Trump though. Hey, let's end end inflation. Let's make it, bruh. And you get mad that Brittany Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' wife, liked the tweet. This is what she liked. Donald Trump's 20-point promise, 20 promises. 20 core promises to make America great again. She liked them, but y'all mad. But Harris ain't put something like this up. She ain't putting up anything where you can find the information. Can't trust that. You can't trust a black Democrat. I'm telling you. Sorry, and Kamala can't give me any reasons other than Project 2025, which I can't find any association with Trump with it. You're trying to infer associations. Like, make it make sense, guys. Make this make sense. I know it's a long video, but I had to get this out of my chest, guys. I have to. Look. Media rallies to unburden Kamala of all ties to Biden-Harris policies, right? When the Republican Vance says, hey, our corrupt leadership, Vance tries to tether Harris to Biden during Michigan rally. And everyone with the brain is like, what are you talking about? It's the Biden-Harris administration, right? But they can't find that same kind of angle for Project 2025. Make it make sense, guys. Sorry, I'm a man. Fear of things that have not yet happened is not an adequate source of persuasion. Exactly. And that's all they were relying on, fear. Oh, we're not going to talk about Project 2025. I just saw a video of a black woman essentially disowning her son because she found out he supported Donald Trump. And to me, if you're a mother and you disassociate with your son because of politics, I think you're scum. I think you're a garbage human being. I honestly believe that. Imagine you grew the baby, you nurtured him, you raised him up to about 20 years old. And because he thinks differently about you, just because he thinks differently from you, you want to disown him. You don't want to understand his perspective. You don't want to hear him out. Instead, you disown him over a political person who will never know your name, who don't even know your face, who wouldn't call you if you got hurt, wouldn't come see you, nothing. You disown your own son. Garbage human being. That's garbage behavior. Sorry. And black Democrats, black liberal women tend to do this type of crap. I wish my mom would. But, my mom's an immigrant. So she, immigrants tend to be more conservative socially. So my mom ain't gonna do that. Hell, my dad was a Republican. Like, make it make sense. So my mom won't do that. I mean, you dated a Republican, you had kids with a Republican mom, and you're gonna disown your son because he wants to vote for Trump? Nah, not my mom. But other moms maybe, but not my mom. Ridiculous. I still remember the first time I did a video criticizing the political decisions of Black America. Someone in the comment section said, "Oh, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Your mom will be ashamed of you, and your mom should disown you." Is that liberal black women behavior? No wonder. Hey, I don't want to go. I don't want. I don't want to stir up more drama than I already did. But it's no wonder a lot of y'all single. Disown somebody because they think differently from you. Yeah, you sound like a great person to be in a relationship with. You think differently from me? That's self-centered narcissist behavior. And this is the kind of emotionalism I think the black community needs to step away from. But hey, I digress. I know it was a long-winded video, but I felt like I really need to put my thoughts out there this time because I'm kind of tired of these narratives that black liberals are trying to push out. Because in reality, black liberals aren't pro-black. They're just pro-Democrat. And they're trying every means possible to get people to stay in the Democratic plantation. This is why black conservatives call it the Democratic plantation. Because for 60 years, black people have been voting 90% for the Democratic Party. And all I'm saying is you keep voting for the same party over and over again and expecting a different result. Every time Biden won, oh yeah, we're going to hold Biden accountable. Yeah, I didn't hold Biden accountable. And now they switched the candidate to Kamala Harris. And now y'all saying the same stuff. Y'all saying the same stuff. And I'm like, yo, in politics, all that matters is the outcome. Hey, did we win? Yes. I mean, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. You ain't holding no one accountable. You ain't going to hold a party accountable until you decide to lose. That's it. The only way you're going to hold the Democratic Party accountable is if you start voting for Trump or don't vote and they lose. That's the only, because at the end of the day, the only way politicians learn is through outcomes. Okay, we lost the election. We need a change. Because the only way people change is after they take a loss. The only time people reflect is when they take a loss. Do you reflect on your game after you won the game, or you reflect more when you lose a game? Defeat teaches more lessons than victory. And black community, you keep giving the Democratic Party victories, they have no incentive to change their behavior. And my closing argument will be this as a black conservative. Black Democrats have no incentive to make your situation better because currently, as things stand right now for the black community, for Black America, if nothing changed, the black Democrats are guaranteed to get 90% of your vote. So, as a black conservative, my question to you here is: what incentives does Democrats have to actually change your situation when currently they're almost guaranteed to get your vote if everything stays the same? What incentives do they have to change? So you have to create the incentive. That's the answer to the question. You have to create a new incentive. Hey, you will lose our vote if you don't do this. But if you don't fall through with it, it's nothing but empty threats. And that's what I'm calling out Black America on. That's what I'm calling out the majority of these Black Americans that vote majority for the Democratic Party. When it's time to change? Change is outside your comfort zone. You can't do the same thing and expecting something different. If you want something new, you got to vote for something new. You got to do something new. You can't do something decades on decades, like 5 decades of black people do, and expect something different from them. Vote on ideas, not on personalities, not on false symbolism, not on Theta, Veda, Divine Nine, none of that crap. Vote on ideas. Whose ideas are better for your situation? That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Not what you think is better, what you know is better. Is it better for illegals to continue coming into this country with a political party that outright defends them, give them special cash and privileges over you, and rewarding that party with your vote? Are you going to prove Malcolm X wrong? People who vote Democrat are not only political trumps, but they are a traitor to your race. And that will be my closing arguments. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. You agree with me, disagree with me? I'd like to hear it all in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.